On Scotland's northern shores, something ancient still breathes. Long before electricity, the sea was a doorway. Islanders feared what rose from those black tides. They gave it a name, the Nuckelavee, a creature without skin, without mercy. They said its flesh was raw and glistening. Its breath carried plague across the fields. Cattle rotted where they stood. Crops withered overnight beneath its shadow. Some swore they saw it rise from the sea itself. Horse and rider fused into one nightmare. Its head was far too large, its arms dragged like broken branches, and its body reeked of salt and decay. But it was not mindless. It chose when to strike, and it hated the smell of fresh water. They believed rivers could keep it away, so they built homes near running streams. Water was their only shield. But the sea always calls its own, and the Nuckelavee belonged to the tide. Some said it served darker forces beneath the waves. Others believed it was the sea's punishment, for pride, for greed, for forgotten sins. Its visits were never random. It came when the wind turned foul, when animals grew restless in their pens, when dogs refused to face the shore, and then the smell would come first, a stench of rot drifting in from the sea, like salt water left to spoil in the sun. Then the mist would thicken unnaturally fast. Windows shut, doors barred, candles lit, but walls meant little to the Nuckelavee. It did not knock, it simply breathed, and the air itself turned poisonous. By morning, the damage was done. Fields lay flattened beneath an unseen weight. Animals refused to rise from the earth. Milk soured before it reached the pail. Even the wind carried sickness, and no one dared chase it back to shore, because it was faster than any horse, stronger than any storm, and utterly untouched by human weapons. Iron could not wound it, nor fire drive it away. Only running water forced it back. It would snarl at the sight of it. But it never dared to step across. That weakness became their only hope. They watched the tides more carefully than the sky. Low tide meant danger, because that was when it could walk ashore. Its hooves left marks that never faded. Grass refused to grow where it passed. Children were warned never to wander alone, especially when the sea fell silent. Because silence meant it was already near. No waves, no gulls, no wind, just the sound of hooves on wet earth. It moved without hurry, as if it knew no one could stop it. In Orkney, one story stands above the rest. A farmer named Thomas faced the horror alone. His crops had already turned black, his cattle lay still in the byre, and the sea had gone quiet the night before. Thomas knew what that silence meant, so he waited beside the running burn. The fog rolled in after midnight, and the smell followed close behind. Then he heard the hooves, each step shaking the ground beneath him. The Nuckelavee emerged from the mist, towering, dripping, unblinking. Thomas did not run. He stepped backward across the narrow burn and waited on the other side. The creature snarled at the running water, but it could not cross. At last it turned back toward the sea. The tide rose again before dawn, and with it, the nightmare slipped beneath the waves. Thomas survived the longest winter of his life, but he never trusted a silent sea again.